Danielle. I gotta be honest.
I don't know.
I
didn't
don't
look at
play
it that.
favors.
Yeah,
I mean,
I couldn't tell.
it's hard to tell through the TV, but I
Yeah.
just go to the like, I mean, listen, in Jersey, in Potomac, in Salt Lake, and a lot of Atlanta and the OC, really, and New York City, almost
Yeah.
every franchise, if you have to question, it's fake. Tinsley Mortimer shit's not fake. Like
No, I
there's
know.
exceptions, but you know, Ramona, Sonia,
Yeah. Yeah.
Teresa, Melissa. Oh my God.
Well,
Like,
Melissa, I told you Melissa
I
does.
know.
Melissa does get the real ones and then she returns them.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, remember I told you that the girls in Neiman's were saying that when she comes in, they're like, "Oh my God."
when it comes to bags and stuff, it's hard. Like Louis has a very strict, like after a certain number of days and this and that, like trust me. So
I don't see her with too many Louis or Gucci's. It's more
no,
like
the
YSLs
Chanel,
and
they love
Chanel.
the
Yeah.
Chanel, these Jersey
Yeah.
girls.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm
So
fine with that. I don't like fake. So what was I gonna say? So yeah, so they're the girls are doing good. I think we're seeing a change before our very eyes
yes.
of
Yes.
what's happening next season. I thought Danielle, look, I mean, not this is gonna sound obnoxious. I'm not trying to be mean, but like girl Jackie, you should be thrilled that this girl has a problem with you. It's like giving you,
I
you're a
know.
friend of
I
now. It's
know.
giving you a scene, it's giving you some
Yep.
controversy. That's
I
what I
agree.
thought. I'm like, Danielle girl. I mean, Jackie girl, this isn't bad. Now,
Yep.
I do have a problem with someone this episode.
Okay.
Here we go. Fuda, I got a problem with you again, girl.
Oh, okay. Why?
Yeah, sorry. Well, you and I, first of all, you've known Brittany, Frank's Brittany for years.
Yep.
You've known Frank for years. You and I don't know. I don't, you know what it is? I don't know what we're allowed to say and what we're not allowed to say, but we were at a Christmas party with Frank and Brittany.
Right.
So I'm going to tread lightly about what we're saying.
Tread
here.
lightly. Tread
Right.
lightly.
Kim is like, shut your fucking mouth, David. But no, I mean, when Fuda says, I mean, well, I'm going to tread lightly because I'm going to let you reveal what you think is appropriate to say. Like when Fuda now is trying to say, oh, well, I've known Brittany because she's worked out at the gym with her forever.
Yes.
That's true. And Frank came in and was training both. That's true. Fuda girl, we know these people. Everyone you mentioned. Oh, I hate Siggy. Okay, we're gonna call Siggy. You, Frank and Brittany, we know them, girl. So
basically, Fuda threw them under the bus. Fuda she acts like she's still best friends with them.
Right, that's what I'm getting at.
She acts
she
like
said
still...
to the camera, "These are my great friends,
but
Frank
no,
and Brittany."
not.
Right, they're
no,
not.
They're not.
That's what I'm
no,
getting.
They're not. No, they're not. No, they're not. She basically did that. Listen, I like her now, like as a character, and I think she's standing up for herself, whatever. But we know the deep dark secret that once she got with Melissa and on the show, she threw away her friends from Franklin Lakes and she threw Brittany away like a stale crust of bread. Now, does she still say hello to her, goodbye? Do they still talk here and there I'm sure when they're filming? Yeah. But that friendship, it's not a true friendship anymore because she showed her true colors. So she could say whatever she wants in the show. We know the true deal. That's what David was trying to get at. And you know what, David? It's true, but we're not going to say who told us or who didn't tell us. It's just take our word for it. That's the deal.
Yeah,
we're both in the same.
We're not
both
going
in
to
the
say
same place at the same,
yeah.
the same time.
With two people heard something, we're not just crazy with voices
Right?
in our head.
No.
Yeah, and I mean, I just don't understand why she threw. I guess what, just being Frank Catania's girlfriend that's not on the show.
It's just you don't need her.
Enough.
She just doesn't need her anymore. People like that, you just like look what Melissa did to Kathy and Rosie. I don't need you anymore. Goodbye. Look what Teresa did to me. I don't need you anymore. Goodbye. This is what these kind of people do. Teresa did it to me. Melissa did it to Kathy and Rosie. Come on. It is what it is. That's what these people do.
That's what they
throw
do.
you. That's what they do.
When I saw that scene about, oh, I'm great friends with Brittany and Frank. And we train, yes, you did train at 5 a.m. with her. That's true. Those bodybuilding pics are true.
They were great. Those pics.
And Frank Catania did step in and train you. But when you start to talk about how they're such good friends today, Fuda, Kim and David know that is not the case because you threw them away. And also, so I mean, this leads us to our messy boots and our MVP.
Oh.
Well, but also I just want to say, then Fuda's lying because she also said at that lunch with Jen Fessler, a direct quote from Rachel Fuda, I'm an open book. You ask me something, I'll tell you the truth. Well, girl, apparently you don't like people on your Instagram asking you about donating tons of free tile
That's
to
right.
Melissa Gorga, which got you an interview. We will stand by that. I am sorry
1000%.
that Page Six and the New York Post and every publication printed that you bought your way onto the show. I never said that, and Kim D never said that.
And
I apologize
we didn't say that.
that's how this works, honey. But you're not an open book because you don't want to talk about the tile. Just be honest, Fuda. We don't mind you on the show, girl. We don't mind you. We don't hate you. But be honest. It's a word of, sometimes this is just a word of warning again,
Wisdom,
Fuda.
Yeah.
Words of wisdom.
So messy boots, I'm going to go with Joe Gorga.
Okay.
And stand out, Danielle Cabral. So
your MVP is Cabral. And your messy boots is Joe Gorga.
Josephina.
That's
the way I saw it.
My messy boots. Remember, we could have a lot of definitions of a messy boots.
Yes.
My messy boots. I mean, and this is like, I almost might have to take it back because messy boots is like last week with Bill Aydin, where you have to know what you're doing. So since Teresa is not the sharpest tool in the shed, this messy boots might be like inappropriately given to her because maybe she doesn't know what she did. But I think even she's literally standing there when Jennifer Aydin is fighting with Rachel Fuda, and Jennifer's like this. And Teresa said something like, no, I like know her. She doesn't like get involved, and she doesn't like make things up and cause fun. I'm like, wait, Teresa, what
planet are you? Well,
right.
That's what she lives on, a different planet.
She's trying to introduce newbie Rachel Fuda and have her get to know Jennifer Aydin better. And she's like, no, really, I like know her. She's not like that.
I can't.
Jennifer Aydin would not cause drama, Teresa.
I love it.
What?
I love it. I love it.
She might not deserve the messy boots because she might just really be ignorant.
But I like your definition of that messy boots. Okay, and who's your MVP?
This is what she said. She said, no, I know her. This is a direct quote. I know her. She never takes sides.
No, never. Never.
No, Teresa, come on.
And who's your MVP?
The MVP for this episode is Gia and Gabriella in that scene. I think they got it last week too with Melissa, where Melissa's trying to talk to him and they're just like, yeah, like they're not letting her off the hook. They're not being rude or they're not being disrespectful, but they're not letting her off the hook.
Yep, I get it.
And speaking of which, we didn't even touch in that interview where Teresa's like, I mean, someone has got to be coaching this woman. Where Teresa's like,
they are. There's no question someone's coaching her.
Right? Where she's where she's like, the special was called Teresa Checks In.
Oh my God.
She's like, so
we put food on there. I put food on their table.